Hebrews chapter 10, starting from verse 1. Verse 1 states, "For the law," say the law, having a shadow of what exactly? The law had the shadow of what? Of the good things to come. What goods? To come. It says, not the very image of the things. What's an image? You stand before a mirror and see your image. And so if you move, the image in the mirror moves. If you lift your hand, it will do exactly what you do. Well, the law didn't even have that, no image. And what that actually was an additional pact that God gave the law. God gave the law as an addition so that what is evil could be known. But that is not God's heart. That is not God's heart. God did not want that, but He had to give it so that what is evil is known. But later He would take it away. It saddens us to see brothers still set on following the law, right? That we must keep God's law, keep the Sabbath, and be faithful to the law. It's a pity because it's telling you, be faithful to something that isn't even the image. Faithful to a shadow, do you know what that means? Well, the law was added. And it wasn't even an image, and only possessed the shadow of what you and I have today. Look, a shadow, and you know shadows never speak clearly. If you look at my shadow, I measure 15 feet depending on the angle of the light. If you see the shadow, I will reach over there. If the light changes, then suddenly I am fewer feet tall. Because it was a shadow, the law is not true. I don't know how you can be faithful to a shadow or chase a shadow. Huh? Or follow shadows. Do you know what that is? The shadow. Now look at what it says. It can never. I do not know why they insist, because it is never possible. Insisting on something impossible. Impossible what? What are you saying? With these same sacrifices, which they offer continually year by year, make perfect who? In other words, you are drawing near to the law of God, keeping the Sabbath holy all day long, and you try to be faithful to the 10 commandments and the other 603 commandments as well, as there were 613 total. You try to be loyal to something that never, say never. If you can never do it, why do you insist on serving something that can never make you perfect? Hey, there must be a veil on the people who try to serve something that will never be able to help you.